Anyways, we are back. Yes, and actually, I need to grab something. I'll be right. There we go. I'm back. Like I said, I just needed to grab something. Um, and this is actually an order that I haven't actually put in yet. But I have set everything up. So it is. Um, It's actually kind of expensive. And I don't know why. It's saying it is $110. And it's like 3 games. So we have a case only copy of Minecraft for 360. This is a legit copy. It's just the artwork is printed, so it doesn't look as great as it should. So I do have one here up on eBay for like $10. So it's actually more like $26 total, which is more than what I want to spend. But I do want to have Minecraft as a complete version. It's case only, which is completely fine. I have a disc, so I don't really care. Then we have Telltale Minecraft Story Mode Complete Adventure for the 360. That one I do want to get because that one is kind of hard to get, and it's no longer available. You can't even buy it for specifically for 360. I'm not even sure you can get for Xbox in general or PlayStation anymore because of licensing. So that one I do want to get. So yeah. So total right now with I did end up removing one game, which was Tetris, so a sort of a Tetris game for DS. So I've removed that temporarily for right now because that one was like $15. So these 2 games that I'm looking at, well, one game in a case is like $82. But what I do need to get is actually some spare 360 covers for batteries because I use these cheap rechargeable packs, but they seem to have quit. So I do need to look at getting some 360 battery pack covers, basically. Yeah, there's 5 of them, which would actually be perfect, actually. Yeah, there's 5 here for like $18, which is not bad, and they look like they're OEM. So yeah, a little bit expensive. It's like $18. So I'm going to just add it to the cart for right now. So total is about $104, which is actually not bad. So when I get paid at some point, I will jump on and get those ordered. I actually had to steal this from another 360 controller I have. I have 3 of them, actually. I have 2 white ones, a black one, and then I have my Halo 3 special edition one, which I actually bought off of eBay, actually, years and years ago. And I actually met the seller for that one in person. So yeah, I have all of my switches where I want them now, so I can actually use the 360s a lot more. Basically what happened is the double-sided tape that I had used at the time basically disintegrated. In a sense, it basically lost its stickiness. So all the switches basically just shifted, and the one that I use for the 360s, because I don't have enough inputs on the main switch, so it's a 2 input to 1 output. That one basically is just for the Xbox 360, so my North American one and my Japanese one are all hooked into that. So it's now stuck to the main switch that basically controls everything. So a little bit of updates before we dive into some good old 360. Because this game that I've actually ordered basically made me want to fix the Switch situation with all the double-sided tape and everything. So about a week ago, actually, when did I actually order it? I talked about it in a couple of videos recently, actually. And again, I'm sorry if I'm starting to lose my voice. I don't know why. Yeah, so the 7th of May, so yeah, almost a week ago, I finally ordered a copy of Darksiders 2 for the 360. And you might think, oh, you should have it by now. Well, unfortunately, it's coming from the States. And more specifically, it's coming from Stow, Ohio, which is just outside of Cleveland, basically. So, yeah, it is currently in Illinois right now, so just outside of Chicago right now. And you might be wondering, when should it be here? It should be here, estimated is Friday. Yeah, so if I do look over at my other monitor, that's just because I am trying to keep track of that order. I am looking at some other games right now. Primarily PS5 stuff. I have a decent collection of PS5. It looks like the Switch shelf is sort of leaning. It's not. It's just it actually might be. Actually. But it's more straight. It's just because there's holes to basically mount it to the wall, and I'm not mounting it. So yeah, so it might look crooked, but I can guarantee it's not crooked. So I am hoping to pre-order with the tray that I have set up here behind me, which I'll sort of talk about. I'm hoping to pick that up, or at least pre-order it today and get it shipped. Shipped here. I might have to pay a little bit, but we'll see. The main reason why I'm popping into EB Games later, actually within the next few hours, is to talk about switch to game keys, and I'll explain what I mean by that in 1 second. Anyways, I'm back. So I actually have 3 different versions, or 3 different ways that Switch games can come now, primarily for Switch 2, in terms of the game keys, but there is also, this would also sort of work with Switch 1. So you have your main version, meaning it's all on cartridge in this case, which is the Switch 2 version of Pokemon ZA. For Switch 1, the case would be clear and the cartridge should be black. But since it's a Switch 2, everything's red. Cartridge is red, case is red, obviously the big Switch 2 branding up there. Then, so that's the typical way that a lot of, or some publishers and developers go. The more cheap route, shall we say, that developers and publishers go is the code in a box, which, yes, this code has been used, so I don't mind showing it. This is what it is. There's no cartridge, no nothing, just a code. And this I actually bought off of Amazon a bit ago, and unfortunately, it is completely shredded. Artwork is ripped on the spine, and the case has been completely destroyed on the bottom. Is that actually... yeah, that's actually gone through the artwork. Bummer. But yeah, so that's the other way that you can go for Switch 1 as well. Now you have Game Key. And you might think, what is it? So from my understanding, a Game Key is basically, it has some sort of code, basically like an access download code, that will ping the Nintendo servers to say, I believe it would be the eShop servers, to say, hey, this guy has the key for this, download it, basically. So, yeah. So, in this, yeah, the cartridge is actually in the console in this case. So I'm curious, because would they consider game keys, and when I mean they, I mean EB Games in my case, would they consider game keys DLC, like what they do with Destiny 1 for Xbox One and PS4 and stuff like that? You can't just trade it off. They consider it DLC. Even if everything's on the disc, which everything is, they're like, sorry, we can't take it, it's DLC. So I'm kind of curious to see, okay, is it considered DLC or whatnot? So when I'm there, I am also hoping to pre-order Darksiders War Mastered Edition, which is basically a remaster of the original Darksiders game for PS5, which comes out on the 19th, so next Tuesday, actually. So I do have some games here that I'm going to trade. I do have all of them listed in a not in a spreadsheet in my case, but in another document, that if I do want to rebuy them at some point, I know what they are and all that sort of stuff. So one of them, actually, I think, yeah, there's only one in here that I would actually consider rebuying. The other ones I already have either digitally or a Switch 2 version of. So let's start with that. And that, it would be Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So I do have the full Switch 2 version of it. Not physically, but digitally. I bought it last year. So there's the Switch 1 case and cartridge. So yeah. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I just have the Switch 2 version. And I'm like, why would I play a Switch 1 version if I have the Switch 2 version, right? So that one I probably won't end up rebuying. This one I might end up rebuying at some point, either this year or next year, or something like that. And that is Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. This was actually kind of an expensive game. I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks when I bought it. Because I bought it used. I have some... I'll worry about that later. I have something's bugging me on my thumb. I actually picked this up a few years ago, actually. Yeah, for I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks used, which is actually decent, I would say. But yeah, again, I haven't really played it, so I'm like, why have it if I'm not playing it, right? Then we get into Animal Crossing New Horizons. I would just end up buying the Switch 2 version, flat out. If I want to play Animal Crossing New Horizons, I would buy the Switch 2 version. It does trade in for a decent amount. It's like 20 or 30 bucks trade. That's what most of these are for a Switch, are about 20 to 30 bucks for trade. Then we get into the PS5 stuff. This one was a complete waste. This is the only PS5 game that I actually regret buying. I bought it because it looked interesting, and I regret it. It's more of a Castlevania game than I thought. And what I mean by that is it's pretty much a Castlevania game, basically. It's a little bit of a different twist on it, but it's pretty similar to a Castlevania game. So I'm like, you know what? Let's not. So, again, it's, I think, a $28 or something trade. So it's like, okay, fine. Then we have Avatar? Wow. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. I have a digital version of this with the season pass. So again, there's no reason for me to keep it. Again, this is just a, oops, there it is. This is just a piece of paper to say, hey, there's season pass and stuff like that. So I'm basically talking about the season pass. So if I want to play this, which I do at some point, I'll just go digital for it. So those are all of the games that I am going to be trading in. And you might be wondering, what is the total trade value? Roughly about 115 bucks. That's according to EB Games' daily trade portal, I guess. Evaluation, shall we say? Portal evaluations. So roughly about 115 bucks. So yeah. So more than enough to get Darksiders. The other thing that I was looking at getting when I was there, unfortunately I would have to get them to ship it if it would even work, would be Star Wars Outlaws for PS5, because I'm kind of enjoying it for Switch too, and I kind of want to get the trophies for it. So if they can get one for me, if they have it there, I'll grab it. And you might be wondering, like, why don't you just pick up Lego Batman when you're there? That one I did look at online, and I'm actually looking at it right now. That order would be well more than what I have in my budget. So, like, that's why I was looking at Outlaws, just because it's relatively cheap. It's like 18 bucks, and it would fit under the budget. So, if they have it, great. If not, I'll save the rest later. So when am I going to do the trade? A couple hours from now, actually. About 2 hours, actually, from now. So yeah, I do apologize for recording quite late. Typically I'd be editing by now, but I just had a bunch of... I got up late this morning. Got up at like 9 o'clock this morning. And then did a lot of other things as well. Basically reorganized somewhat of my room and stuff like that. So yeah, so just a few things that, like I said, I'm looking at on eBay. But let's actually get into Minecraft here. Whoop. If we go into achievements here, I actually have quite a few of the Minecraft 360 achievements. I don't even have half of the achievements. So actually, so there is what, 93. So 93 minus 25. I still have 68 achievements left. Will I perfect this game? I would like to perfect this game, but it is one of those games that it's kind of a difficult one to do. It's doable, yes, but there are others. I do also want to talk about another game that we played a while ago. I do own Alice Madness Returns, which is the game right beside Minecraft. I do own it. Not physically for 360. Actually, how much is it for 360? If it's decent, I might add it. Because I do like to have that one physical. Madness Returns for 360. Okay, wow, it's actually a lot more expensive than I thought. It's like a $40 game, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, a lot more expensive than I thought. So I am going to add it to the cart. Oops. Proceed to cart. Wait, hold on. Yes, okay, there we go. Yeah, so this order total right now is about $152, which is actually not bad price. Oh, right, because... Right. Yeah, so about 152. So shipping is $35 in shipping. What am I paying shipping for? So that's about $14 in shipping. That's free shipping. That's free shipping. Oh. And then that's $20 in shipping. I was like, why am I paying $35 in shipping? And then I realized, oh yeah, there's another game. Which is Minecraft Story Mode Complete. Like I said, I do own Alice Madness Returns. Granted, I do own it digitally. And it was also the last game I bought before the Xbox 360 store. Actually, one of the last few games I bought for the 360 before the store went down. The last ones that I bought, which was kind of weird on how I did it, but it is doable, is Call of Duty Black Ops and Black Ops 2. So those were the last ones that I did buy. I'm actually looking at one of the other games I did buy recently. It's not recent, like it's within the last, I think, 2 years? I think, let me actually double check that. I would like to say it was either 2020, I think it was 24 I bought it. Or was it 2023? Let me check 2023. Nope, it wasn't 2023. So it must have been 24 I bought it. Yes, I bought it in October. And this is a very what's the right word here? Obscure game. Let me there we go. I'm back. And it's this game. Monster High New Ghoul in School. This is a very obscure 360 game. I don't know how many copies were made, but it is sort of, I would say, it's not one that you would see every day in people's collections. And I didn't know about it until a few years ago, when a guy who I watch played it about a decade ago, back in 2015. And basically since then, not exactly since 2015, but probably like 2018, 2019, I've been trying to track down this game, either digitally or physically. Again, I prefer things physical. And I was like, you know what? Let me check Amazon, see if they have it, and they did. And so I grabbed it, and I'm very, very glad I did because like I said, it is a fun one, but it's also one that you don't see every day in people's collections. But like I said, without that, or with that, um, let's actually play here. Yeah. So, put that over there. I had the 360 game just sitting on top of my trade stack, and I'm like, ooh, I don't want that. There you go. Yeah. So, I hope it loads. I actually had to. There you go. I actually had to re-log in because I actually changed the password on the account. And yeah. So I had to re-log in, and the password that I actually had to update the password. Okay, so achievements. Pull up the achievements here. So you can see the last achievement I got was 2022. Yeah, so 2019 is when I bought the game, basically. I'm just trying to see what I can do quickly here because, oh, I don't have another 360 controller that has batteries in it. We could do this one actually. So, what am I actually currently sitting at? Actually, let me grab my phone here. Oops. Because I do want to look at do some quick math here. Because every year I like to do new milestone. So be that get another like try to get to like, so right now I'm at 21,810. I would like to try to get to 22,000 by the end of the year, either on 360 games or Xbox One games. So that's why I'm trying to do 21,810 minus. Yeah, so I'm about 190 away from that. So if I can get this achievement, which I've done, no joke, probably probably half a dozen times from PC to, well, actually I've done it a few times. So just trying to see what else I could do. Okay, so we have Zombie Villager, Onslaught, Wither. Oh, Spawn the Wither, Kill It. Full Power Beacon, Eden Honor Chapel, which is golden bars, I believe it is, or golden blocks, I think. It's one of those. Yeah, you can see these ones right here. These ones are Dry a sponge in the in a furnace. I probably could try to do that as well. Some of these I would like to do, but I don't know if the servers are still available. Oh, dye your bed a different color. I could probably do that pretty quickly here. Survival, peaceful. I'll jump it up to easy just so that I know I have like zombies and stuff like that spawn. Ooh, I am right. I don't even have a bed. Wow. It is so washed out. It also doesn't help it's nighttime too. And I have no torches. Do I have... Well, actually, let me grab some cobble here that I can actually use to make a furnace, so then I can actually get oh wait, it is 9. For some reason I thought it was 8. Oh wait, no, it is... Here it is. Do I have... Yes, I do. Oh wait, no, it's the other way around. There you go. Even if it's like 1 or 2 torches, I'll be happy. Okay, so that's enough to make now I just have to... There it is. Yeah, that... Oh, wow, actually, right, it makes 4 torches. There we go. Like I said, this is on easy, so I shouldn't really have to worry about mobs, but actually I should also where is it? Rearrange my inventory here. Clay, that can go there. Oak can go there. There you go. Back. I should actually make a sword. Actually. Yes. I could do... Oh wait, actually, let me do this here. Like I said, it's been such a long time since I've played the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft. Typically, I play the Xbox One or PC version, and typically, if I'm on PC, it would typically be Java. I'm now looking for a sheep. So, yeah. Oh, right, I forgot you can actually block with left trigger in this, which you can't do in modern versions. Come here, cow. Oh, that's a slime. Which means... Oh god. Right, because this does have the... what is it? It's the... I can't remember which... Oh god. There's a creeper. Which, last, version that they did for 360. Oh, wait, is this my... Okay, no, that's just lava. Ooh. I think this... I can't remember which update this is. I wish it would tell me which... Unless I go back to the home menu. Wait, is that a... Oh. Yeah, so I am going to do yellow. If I can find some sheep. Yes, I know I'll have to use the sword, which I don't want to do. I want to shear them, but I don't have iron at the moment. I can't remember how much oh, right, you can't... I don't think... No, you can't do that in this version. Yeah, you can't. That's right, you cannot... good old spy chicken. You cannot do quick crafting in this version. I can't remember when that came into Minecraft. I think it might be Xbox. I think it would be Xbox One. Why can't I find sheep? Sheep are normally so abundant, and yet I've not found a single sheep yet. Ooh, jeez. So, yeah, I can find cows. I found a creeper. Pigs, obviously. Ooh, wait. So this would be... What would this be? Oh. That's 3... Since I'm not actually looking at my controller, because I sort of know the 360 controller pretty well, for the most part. There might be times where I do look at the controller just to make sure I'm pressing the right button, but typically I don't. Why can't I find sheep? There's wolves. Wolves won't give me what I need. I'll go up here, and then if I can't find sheep, yeah, I'm just going to start heading back. I sort of know where I need to go for bed, or for, there's sheep. I heard them. They're up this way. There's a pig. So there's... Actually, it's a decent amount of coal, actually. I'd love to find iron, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a... Oh, jeez. Like I said, I am playing this on 360, not through Xbox One. I'm not even sure if the 360 version of Minecraft is even backwards compatible. If anybody is watching or whatever, or could let me know in the comments if the 360 version of there's the sheep. Okay, so that's light gray. So I need another light gray or something. For so I finally found sheep and I just can't find them. Like I said, I don't want to kill them, but until I can find iron, that's my only way to get their get the wool. So yeah, like I said, I am playing this on, obviously you could see, native hardware. Which I like doing. I like playing games and stuff like that on native hardware. I think I'm going the right way. Where are you? Okay, so you're a... Okay, so that's white. Okay, so I need another 2 things of white to make a bed, and then I have to yeah, okay, yeah, I'm getting close to my base. My base is just over there. So what I'm going to... There's a sheep right there. Like I said, I typically want to use shears, but since I don't have shears at the moment, I... Really? Okay. So now I can... Oh, there's another gray sheep as well. So... Yeah. So let me try to find another gray sheep just to... Oh, there's a black. Why am I finding sheep now, but couldn't find sheep when I needed it? I don't know. But now... Oh, wait, do I have... I just realized I don't have any wood. I have 2 planks. And I need 3. Okay. So... yeah. So I can do... Wait, actually, how do I... There it is. So, can I do... Oh, I can't. There's light gray, light blue, cyan, purple, magenta. Wait. Can I... Wait, give me a minute here. I can't remember. Oh, wait, am I... Let me actually just look at my inventory here. What are these called? Yes, I'm spelling it wrong. Okay, pink dye, okay. So... okay, so... There we go. Magenta, there's pink. And then if I go to, where is it here? Here it is. There's magenta, yellow, lime, there's my pink. That should pop. Why can't I see my... Oh. I was like, why can't I see my... my achievements? Right, it's the center button. Okay. So now... I have to go... Let me actually just sleep. Where won't I... There you go. Just so then if something does happen, I can just respawn here. What I do want to do actually is I want to cut this back slightly. Just there. So then when I do wake up, I don't smack my head. There we go. So do I have any other... Oh, yes, I do. I can make yellow dye now. Oh, wait. Can I just make... How do... Yes, I can. So... let me see this. Let me see if I can do it this way before looking up a guide. Oh, I need more wool. Wait. Okay, so let me just look this up quickly. Okay, so... Okay. I'm just looking up. Oh. Right, so this... Oh, okay. There we go. Change of sheets. So instead of it being pink, it's now yellow. But I am going to switch back to oh wait, can I? There you go. Oh wait, I need to make more. Here it is. Pink. Oh, what? Oop. I have enough, but it just doesn't really want. Okay. There we go. So okay. Do I have enough wood to? Oop, I hit B instead of A. I don't have enough. I'm literally missing one thing of wood. Perfect. So okay, so hey, so there's 6 things of wood. The main thing is I have torches now. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, actually, no. I need that. I need to take half of that. Just so that I can cook stuff. Like food and stuff like that. Let's do the beef first. And let me look up sugarcane quickly. Because I can't remember if you can grow it on grass or oh yeah, you can grow it on grass. Okay. Okay. Or okay, so I can do it on dirt, grass, sand. Okay. So, literally, if I wanted to, I could do it like right here. So, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Actually, let me just dump. Okay, so let me grab that. Do I have enough for? Oh, I don't have enough for an axe actually. I literally don't have enough for an axe. Like I said, that just shows how little I've actually played of Minecraft on the 360 recently. Okay. I'm hoping I don't need to. There you go. Need to go out and get more coal. So that's still cooking. You're growing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut this back, which I know is not good, but at least I'm starting to make some progress here. And like I said, I you'll be seeing a lot more 360 content throughout the year, as well as everything else. Because I like using the hardware I have, right? I don't like it just sitting collecting dust. Which, speaking of which, I just need to move something. Give me 1 sec. There we go. I had some stuff sitting on top of the exhaust vent on top, and I'm like, that's probably not a good idea. But what I did do a few years ago is I took the whole thing apart. I stripped it completely down, gave it a good clean out because I did buy it used at the time. And I did a complete new thermal paste application for it. I have yet to do the Japanese one. I'm probably looking sometime this year to do it. I have not done it yet because I don't know if I have any thermal paste. um, so yeah. Yeah, like I said, I like using the hardware I have. There are some times where I just don't have time to get around to using it. I do like to also just fire the gear up just to heat cycle it, just so then I know everything works. And you might be wondering, like, are there any other consoles you're looking at? There's two that I'm looking at. One is quite expensive, which is a 3DS XL that I can capture off of. That's quite expensive. That's like $700. And also a GameCube. So I'm leaning towards, ironically, more of the 3DS because then I can actually get Minecraft for 3DS, which I had back in the day, like 10 years ago. Actually, how much is that game now? My, 3DS. It shouldn't be too bad. Wow, okay, yeah, it's a lot more than I thought. I didn't pay anywhere paid around that, actually, I think. It's about $40. Wow. And just a cartridge is like 30. Wow, that's surprisingly expensive. There's a lot here of like 15 games, 14 games. Some of the games in here I would actually play, but some of them I wouldn't. Like there's doesn't actually tell me. There doesn't actually tell me. So there's Bravely Default, Xenoblade Chronicles HD, Minecraft, Fire Emblem game, Smash. So those are pretty much the three that I would play, and they want like $200 for everything. I'm like, no, I'm good. But yeah, like it's crazy how expensive Minecraft is for 3DS. So, oh look, but yeah, whoa, okay, it autosaved when I didn't want it to autosave. No, I'm not that hungry yet, in game that is. I am actually kind of decently hungry in life, so I have a bagel scene behind me, actually. So I'll probably eat that right after I finish up this. Grab. Right. I don't. I think that might be a cave over there. This might not be a good thing because even though I don't have a lot of gear, I actually have quite a bit of food actually. So let me actually drop all my food, which you might think, oh, that's a silly idea. Oh, actually, there's a cave up above me, actually. So, yeah, let me just dump all my spare food, like that, and my 13 cobble. and go like that. So I have some dirt to pillar up and stuff like that, but yeah. So it's funny that Darksiders 2, which is the game that I bought almost a week ago now, still hasn't even... Oh, it's not even a cave. Hasn't even made it across the border. It's still stateside. And yet it's supposed to be here in 2 days. So I don't know what's going to happen. It probably might cross the border today, or maybe it's already across the border and I just don't know because it hasn't been picked up at a DHL delivery point. Ow. Right, his left trigger is eat. Is there... Open options, settings, graphics. Oh, okay, everything is maxed. It looks quite dark. So, ooh, actually a fair amount of coal, which, like I said, I do need, considering I want to make armor and stuff like that and smelt stuff. So, yeah. And you're probably wondering, like, why am I doing it on easy? Why not, like, normal or something? I just prefer it on easy. It makes my life a little bit, as the title suggests, easy. Is he the only thing down here? Let me actually light this up here. Just so that I can see. Okay, so what I'm going to do, which... There we go. So, yeah. So, so nothing can... For some reason I thought there might have been another passageway up, but there isn't. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I might do something up there at some point. But right now, I'm just getting all the coal I can because I do need it. And if I do get an achievement or something off camera, like if I play more tonight or whatever, I'll be sure to tell you what it was when we next play Minecraft on 360, that is, or Xbox One. Actually, how much coal do I actually have? Wow, I have 34. That's actually more than I thought I would get. So let me take half, put half up there, put that there. Oh wait, do I have any wood? Yes. Let me take half again. Because I don't need a lot of wood. I just need enough. Oh, wow, okay, so they actually separated. That's actually cool. 12, 16. Okay. Oops. There we go. So, oh, actually, I might want to cut this back a little bit just to, there. There you go. And I'm tempted to possibly cut this back. These aren't growing. I don't know why. Maybe because they're too close to each other. Is there... There we go. I didn't want to move my axe. This is just... Oh, wait, actually, I need to do... Where's my cobble? So... There we go. So, yeah, I might dig this out and make this a little bit bigger and stuff like that. Yeah, that's actually going to be it. So we've ended up with, oops, actually, if I do this, and then let me just save, yes. Let me just save manually. So and then we exit and save, because I want to see which version or what update this is. It doesn't tell me. Let's see if this actually works. I know I won't be able to buy anything, but it'll come back with an error. Or not. So I can actually change my skin right now if I wanted to change skin. So you can see I have I know I had where is it here? I know I had Halo ones. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, give me a sec here. Yes. I know I own these. At least I do on Xbox One. I'm not sure if I have to re-buy them. I hope I... Yeah, I have to re-buy them. And it's $6. So... Yeah, that's kind of annoying that I have to re-buy them. Even though I already own them on Xbox One. So, the other ones that I could use Magic the Gathering. Power Rangers. Actually, yeah, let's use the... For some reason I own the red, yellow. I only own the two. Wait, if I go back to Halo here. Where's Halo? I want to see if anything in here is actually unlocked. It's not. Guilty Spark. so Redstone Specialist. I could use that one. And then we have Skin Pack 1, 2. So these are Castle Crasher ones, which I should. Where is. Sure. Oh, man. Well, I had all of these unlocked. Oop, give me. Sorry about that. I thought I had a lot of these. I thought I had a lot of these unlocked. But I guess I don't. Prequel. Rebels. Story mode. Stranger Things. I completely forgot they did a Stranger Things. Oh, I really want to use that. I'll use that skin. And favorite it. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't know which version this is. I'll be back in one sec. Anyways, that is going to be it. So, adios.